Hi, students. This is Mrs. Lamas. So we're going to begin our lesson here. Let's get to the slide that we need to get to. Here we go. I think no, one more. Yeah. This is today, Thursday, May 7th, 2020. Newcomer English. You're at the right place. And these are our objectives. Students will practice speaking by repeating vocabulary and or phrases spoken by the teacher. Number 2, students will practice listening while watching and listening to video of the class lesson. 3, students will demonstrate their ability to read in English by following along with the teacher as she covers a page from the textbook and or workbook. I think I have the word from twice. Let's change that. I must have had that from the very beginning. How interesting that I just now caught that. You know me, I just like to make those changes right here. Why stop the video? Yep, here we go. Let's do number 3 again. Students will demonstrate their ability to read in English by following along with the teacher as she covers a page from the textbook and or workbook. And number 4, students will show their understanding of written English when they practice writing out their work at home on a separate sheet of paper. Next slide. Okay, in Spanish. Number 1, estudiantes van a practicar oratoria por repetir vocabulario y o frases hablado por la maestra. Número 2, estudiantes van a practicar la oída cuando mirando y escuchando el video de la lección de clase. Número 3, estudiantes van a demostrar su capacidad para leer en inglés cuando están siguiendo la maestra mientras la fuera la página del texto. Y 4, estudiantes van a mostrar su conocimiento de inglés escrito mientras practicando su escrito en papel a la casa. And again, this is Newcomer English presented to you by Mrs. Lamas. That is me, jueves el 7 de mayo. And si tú puedes, you can do this. Practica, practica, practica. Please practice your English. It will help you. These are daily virtual lessons, lecciones virtuales para ti, for you. So each day you will have a video to watch. The video will have a picture from our book. You will hear my voice giving you directions to repeat and answer questions. Some days I will show you a workbook activity for us to do together. And there will be also links to vocabulary activities in Spanish. Número 1. Cada día vas a mirar un video. Número 2. El video va a tener una foto de nuestro libro. Número 3. Tú vas a escuchar mi voz dando a ti direcciones para repetir y contestar preguntas. En número 4, algunos días voy a mostrar una página del libro de trabajo con actividades que nosotros vamos a hacer juntos. Y número 5, también va a estar enlaces para hacer actividades de vocabulario por el Internet. This is Thursday, May 7th lesson, lección de jueves el 7 de mayo. Can do statements. I can repeat and answer questions. Number 2, I can show my understanding of vocabulary and context. Número 1, yo puedo repetir y responder a preguntas. Número 2, yo puedo mostrar mi conocimiento de vocabulario en texto. So today's warm-up is really nice and easy. I want you to practice your vocabulary for this Unit 6. Yo quiero que ustedes están practicando, repasando las palabras de vocabulario, de información. So you need to open this Quizlet and practice. Try all the different activities, okay? That should take you about maybe 15 minutes. And hopefully you're doing this every day, practicing your new words. Okay, today's lessons. I need you to listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. Listen, this word here. Listen and then repeat. I'm just going to use the arrow. Siga la flecha. Okay, we're going to talk about use the right word. We talked about this yesterday. We practiced this yesterday. But now here is a huge chart, un gráfica, con una explicación de using the right word. The word a and an. A or an. It says use a or an to talk about one thing that is not specific. Usa a o an para hablar de una cosa que no es específica. Okay, for ejemplo, I need you to listen and then repeat. I need a stamp. Your turn. Need a stamp. All together. And I want you to listen and then repeat. I need a stamp. Okay, good job. And see, the word stamp is singular. Singular. Escucha. Escucha. I need an envelope. I need an envelope. Okay, I need you to listen and then repeat. I need an envelope. All together. La frase con todas las palabras. Escucha and then repeat them. I need an envelope. Very good. The last one here. It's a magazine. I want a magazine. Okay, listen. Solamente escucha. I want a magazine. Okay. Escucha y repite. Listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. I want a magazine. Very good. All together. I want a magazine. Now, today is something interesting. Today, you're seeing this word an, A-N. Yesterday, we only spoke about the word a. But today, you have to learn this rule, A-N. Es una regla en inglés. When you're using the word a for a singular noun, a singular word, and the noun begins with the consonant, empieza con un consonante, usa a. You use the letter A. When a word, a noun, begins with a vowel, use the word an, an. Cuando el sustantivo, una palabra, un sustantivo, empieza con un vocale, como aquí, con un e, usa an an envelope. You cannot use just a. No puedo usar solamente a. No, es incorrecto. Necesita poner n, a-n aquí. Es una regla en inglés. You need to do this. It's an English grammar rule. Okay. And then a magazine. It is a because this word, this noun begins with M, and M is a consonant. La palabra, el sustantivo empieza con M, and M es un consonante, entonces usa solamente A, no A-N, just A. I want a magazine. Okay. Do you guys understand that? If you do a thumbs up. I know I can't see it, okay? Now let's go to this columno, some. Remember, we use the word some to talk about more than one thing. Usa la palabra some para hablar de cosas que son más de uno. Usa some para hablar de sustantivos más de uno. Okay, más de una cosa. Es plural. Usa some cuando el sustantivo es plural. Okay. Por ejemplo, let's try this. For example, I need some stamps. The word stamp is plural, stamps. The word ends with S. La palabra, el sustantivo, termina con S. I need some envelopes. La palabra, ese sustantivo es plural. Mira, ese. Entonces, usa some. You need to use some because envelopes is plural. Ese, an S there. I want some magazines. You're using some because the word magazines is plural. It ends with S. La palabra termina con S. Okay, very good. Let's see if we can practice this. I think I have some practice here. Yep, here we go. Okay, can you do this now? A, an, or some. Where do you put these? Can you do this? Select which one and then read this out loud. You can go back to the last page. You can go back to the last page and take a look if you need to. Si necesitas ayuda, mira a la página, a la pantalla anterior. Pero yo quiero que ustedes están haciendo esto y no pasa nada que tú estás haciendo errores. It's okay if you make mistakes. This is how we learn. So if you're ready, let's go to the clave. Let's look at the answers. Oops, sorry. Here we go. Okay, number 1. I need a stamp. Did you have that? Good. Why a? Because it's singular and it doesn't begin with a vowel. ¿Por qué usa a? Porque Este sustantivo es singular y no empieza con S. Con una vocal. Número 2. I need some stamps. Did you get it? Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Okay. Why? Porque we use some because the noun is plural. Es plural. El sustantivo es plural, entonces some. Number 3. I need an envelope. You use the word an because it is the noun is singular and it begins with a vowel. Number 4, I need some envelopes. ¿Por qué some? Why some? Because the noun is plural. El sustantivo es plural en número 4. Número 5. I want a magazine. ¿Por qué usa a en número 5? Why did you use a in number 5? Because magazine is singular. Porque la palabra, el sustantivo magazine is singular y no empieza con vocales. And it doesn't begin with the vowel. Empieza con un consonante. So you use a. Number 6. I want some magazines. I want some magazines. Why did you use some? Because magazines is plural. Magazines, plural. Some magazines. Okay, good job. Muy bien. ¿Qué aprendiste hoy? Well, you should have remembered about using the word a and some and using the word an with singular nouns when it begins with a vowel. Number 2, ¿cuáles de las actividades te gusta más? Colorín colorado, esta lección se ha terminado. And then hasta viernes el 8 de mayo. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?